Hello and welcome to David's World. Today I was sitting here and just thinking about one thing. I was thinking about these things. Comics. And my thought was how we see them differently now than what we used to in the past. So you may go, I don't get it. So let's look at it this way. Yeah. In the past, comics were comics. And small boys used to spend 10p or whatever buying a paper comic like this. All like that. And now they're not the same as what they used to be. And the reason I say that is that comics have evolved and we don't need them to be in this format anymore. So let's look at that. Let's look at that as a introduction to a few videos that I'm going to be putting up with comics in. Now, let's work this out. This is a comic. Okay. Yet, this is a graphic novel. Now, the difference between this one and this one is nothing, really. The style, how the pictures are, used to have images in the comic, but we can't call it a comic because now adults read them. So now they are graphic novels. And the likelihood is that between some of these hard ones and that are called graphic novels and these ones is that sometimes they have adult themes or are more bloodthirsty, gory and stuff like that. But for you and me, most of us want to get these just to read. And this is where we change. We don't need to go out and spend £2 or £3 on one of these. No, we don't. We can go online. We can go to eBay and we can buy a CD disc with, if you look right, £1 or £2. That might have 100 comics of the same type, the same name on it. And then you open it on your laptop or you load it onto a tablet or whatever and you can read them. But that's not the end. You can go on and you can download torrents of comics totally free. You can subscribe to Amazon books that they've got or any other book place and you can pay a monthly fee and they have, if you find the right one, they have comics and graphic novels on them as well. So you are not restricted to buying paper anymore and comics. And you're not down to spending lots of money. Now, we all look. Now, you're going to see, and you've seen a couple of videos that I've done where I've bought either a box of graphic novels like what Zavvi had for £2, which came like these, which made them £2 each, which made them good value. We have done comic ones where we've been to Forbidden Planet and got 3 or 4 comics for £1. We've got bigger collections where we can get the comic price down to maybe 15p. Or you can go on a shop and you can pay full price or maybe find ones that they're selling off cheap for 50p. But the worst way of seem to be getting any comics for us in the United Kingdom is subscribing to a comic collector box. Because although you may get 10 comics, you're paying £20, and you could end up with comics that you don't care anything about. So you're spending £2 on a comic that you will never read because you don't like what it may be about. So, but then we are still also down to, this comic will never be worth very much. In fact, definitely won't be worth very much. I don't think it has the price on this one. Oh, it has. $4. But this is not going to ever be worth a lot of money. This book is never going to be worth a lot of money. It'll go up, it may go up a little bit, you know. But therefore we move from comics that we get to read to comics that we get to put away as an investment. And those ones normally come in nice little plastic boxes to keep them nice and clean. But you never get to read them. So you're going, I've bought them, I don't get to see what's in them, but yet they may be worth money in the future. We use the word may. So our comics are changed. Our graphic novels and comics are interchangeable, because you can see this is a comic. So they're interchangeable. But for kids, they're comics. For adults, they're graphic novels. So, how many more graphic novels can we get? So I have a number of videos opening places where you can get them cheaper, because who wants to pay $4 for one comic? Who wants to buy box sets with maybe 10 in for £20? There is other options, and we are going to look at the other options and bring you some better value and still get your graphic novel comic fix. So, videos will follow after this one, and you can see what I mean. So, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the little bell for your notifications, and I will see you on maybe a comic or box opening. Bye for now.